Crow and the crawfish.
Crow and the crawfish. Crawfish. That's the fish that we're easy at.
Yeah.
Is it a movie?
No, there's the. I know what you're talking about. It's called Where the Crawdads Sing.
Something with crawfish.
It's Where the Crawdads Sing.
Say for me you're not alone. You say the sea's a silent storm. The crow and the crawfish come walking home. I know that you saw this door they're knocking on. Walk with me till morning comes and talk to me until the dawn. The dog in the cradle calls me on the phone. He lifts his ladle then, boy, then he's gone. So don't deny the rising sun. Don't decide the day's done. The bat and the catfish, well, they sing a song. But the tiger with a long tooth bites his tongue. So here I am for all to see, to sit inside of my defeat. Man in the barroom, he saved me a seat to watch the wild boy, ain't he a freak? So say for me you're not alone when you say the sea's a silent storm. The crow and the crawfish come walking home. Knowing that you saw these doors they're knocking on. The crow and the crawfish come walking home. And I know that you saw this door they're knocking on.
Wow. That's so good.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's really good.
That's okay.
Welcome to Outdoor Life on the Rock. I'm Alicia, and this is Jared, Finley, and Logan. In spring of 2025, we moved to our off-grid cabin bordering central and western Newfoundland to see if we could hack it as modern-day homesteaders. This 1-acre brookside property lies in Canada's boreal forest. Its remote wilderness is home to many creatures, including black bear, moose, caribou, coyote. The nearby coastlines are host to icebergs, whales, and various birds of prey. This place will challenge us, and it will teach us as we learn along the way. We are making the time to build better connections with each other and this wondrous wilderness that we are now a part of. Finding purpose and meaning in this heritage-building way of life. I aim to share our honest and raw experiences with you in a series I call the Homestead Diaries. I don't know what day it is anymore, but I do know that each one is full of laughter, joy, and contentment, sometimes frustration or tears, full of exploration, challenges, chores, silly animals, and projects. When I sit back at the end of the day for what feels like the first time, I'm blown away by what we've accomplished. The tasks seem tedious and never-ending, but when we complete one, there's no better feeling. Every change that we make here directly affects our lives and day-to-day. Living here throughout it all can be tough, but this way we know where we need to focus our efforts next. Building gates and fences to keep the animals out of the garden, to keep the kids safe. Food storage and refrigeration, on-demand hot water, especially now that it's too warm for the wood stove most days. Rain collection, water storage, all of these things that we've changed or done make a huge impact on how we live. And I know that because we've lived with less convenient circumstances.
At my door there's an ocean. It's giving me that knocking notion. And before you go, there's no sorrow. Well, there are few given tomorrow. Take my soul and pay the toll, man, and take a stroll through what I've stolen. For in the sticks, those I miss are ferried over and drift through the mist and wish they were older. So bury me in the garden and carry me to where I'm pardoned. And on the way I will say sorry in the fray of today's story. At the door, the shoreline is knocking for the sorry soul it's knocking.
The chicks are now 2 weeks old and they're doing really well. They're growing so fast that I had to do some reconstruction in here. Let me show you. I built 2 hay lofts, one on this side, one on that side, and I found an old hammock that was in the shed from the previous owners. It is working great as a hay holder for the goats. Jared has been working so hard on the garden fence, which is partly why the goats have been locked in here and have been going a little goat crazy. We hope to get them out soon, but right now there's things growing in the garden and the goats just want to eat up all of it. The other reason for this reconstruction is the chicks. They are growing and they need more space. It's warm enough outside now that we're bringing them here in the day, and I built them a brooder. That's June. Careful. I still need to build a door for it though. There's Johnny and June. This also allows me to clean their cage that they're in overnight. And they really love it in here. They have so much more space. Where are you going? Yeah, they're in their outdoor house now, just for the day. That is a good pet. They're very gentle.
You can go down to the river and have a bath.
You're really gentle. Nice pet, Logan. How do you like your new roommates, girls? Johnny and June are always together.
I did that last night.
I had an outdoor shower this morning and I completely was wrong about our on-demand propane hot water system. I was using it wrong. Now that I know how to use it, the water gets so hot, actually too hot. We have a manual tiny Homestead washing machine that we can do really tiny loads on, but it works and I'm super happy with it. And it's so nice to have showers out here. I've been hardening off my seedlings. They are doing great. I found these little solo cups and they're awesome because you can just write the names on there.
The big brush. Big.
So again, shout out to our good neighbor Basil. Gives us a lend this machine now to get the trees. Makes it a lot easier than dragging them halfway across the whole property we got here. So, yeah.
I see a wild loon. Back soon. We have also had some issues with our propane fridge. Sometimes it works really great, other times it doesn't work at all. So we have this as a backup, something that I wanted for overlanding so we can take it in the Jeep. It has batteries that go in it, but it can also be plugged in. It is a cooler with a compressor. We got it on sale for a great deal.
Oh, yeah, monster truck.
Oh my goodness, Logan, those don't go in there. That's for the batteries. It doesn't seem to be taking very much power, so that's also a bonus.
Weren't bothering me at all. They never.
Another day, another project. Finley has been really wanting to paint her school desk, so we're gonna sand that down and get that ready for her. I will turn it on. You only touch this top of the machine, okay? Or this battery. I know, and you're gonna glide it around, okay? Ready? Good. Smooth, really smooth. Here, hold two hands. Like, yeah, there you go. This desk was given to Finn by a family member. It was her daughter's, and it's been around the family for a long time.
Ooh. Press it. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
Finley's favorite color is purple, so that's what she wants to paint it. Pick it up really good. Stand back for a sec because it'll blow and then it'll get all of your clothes. You just see how. So stand on this side because it's blowing that way.
I will catch you!
We got rained out of a few projects. Our bee nuke that we put a deposit on will be coming much faster than I realized, so I have been meaning to put this hive together. I've actually had it for a few months. I ordered it before we moved here just because I knew that ordering things would be difficult here. So let's get to it. So we have all of this to put together. Luckily I have this great space to do this now. Before, this barn was so cluttered, and now I have a work area. The goats are not happy with me. I had to lock them up because they just get into everything. That looks nice and tight. Here, one box. Alright, we have 10 frames done. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, that's so cool. I know I will not need all these boxes at first, but I'm going to put them all together and store them somewhere safe away from the goats. It's so exciting. Probably won't need that till next year, but we have it all. We have room to expand for when I need to add boxes. Now we just need bees. This is a queen excluder, so when we are ready to collect honey for ourselves, which probably won't be until our second season, we can put the queen excluder here so she won't lay brood or eggs up here. And it'll just be honey for us. I hope. There we go! Look at that! It is way bigger than I thought. It is much later than I expected. We gotta get inside and make some dinner. The goats are mad at me. They really want to. I will put the rest of the frames together another day, but for now, this is so exciting.
Look at the whale bees.
I have some more work to do on the garden gate, but we'll have to finish that later. I'm not quite done with it yet. There are so many conveniences available in a city. This is something I was much more used to than I thought. Growing up, that's just how the world worked, or so I thought. Paying others to do things for you was the normal. Now that we're living around the bay, we have to be more self-reliant. We're slowly learning how to keep on top of it all. Sort of. We can do small loads of laundry on sunny days when we get them, though with a family of 4 not having off-grid systems in place, we've found sources around to use for the meantime. We've been making the drive to a laundromat once every week or so. Every trip to grab milk, do laundry, or grab supplies matters. It was a lot cheaper when the drive was 5 minutes away. Now we have rural living prices along with a 30 to 90 minute drive. And I know this is not that much compared to a lot of others who live similar ways. Many other off-gridders have to boat, walk, and then drive. So I know we don't have it that hard, but it's still a challenge. And I'm not complaining. We signed up for this. I'm just laying it out there because this is our experience and the extra trip costs add up in our precious time and money. We also do not have a ton of storage available in the Jeep, so multiple trips for that purpose have happened. I have to remember that we are mortgage and rent-free now. No electrical bills, no water bill. We pay these with our time and efforts. So there's also that to consider.
And that's gonna go right in my face, isn't it? Oh, Lisa, why did it...
My change engine oil light came on at the start of our last road trip. I looked for somewhere to have it done, like I've done in the past, in my city days. There was nowhere within many hours' drive to do so. Auto shops were booking into the following weeks. I was frustrated at first, but I'm glad this happened. I've always wanted to do my own oil changes and learn more about my vehicle. I just hadn't taken the time to figure it out. Working on our own vehicles and maintaining the others around the homestead will help us greatly. Self-sufficiency is not just a goal here anymore. It's a necessity, out of circumstance. This is a natural part of the off-grid transition I'm learning. Becoming more mechanical and knowing how to fix things when they break, because they will, and when they do, all you have to rely on is yourself, and maybe some great neighbors, if you're lucky enough to have them. I also want my kids to grow up learning how to do this stuff for themselves. There are many crucial parts of life that they will be around to experience because of homeschool. They are watching and taking it all in, the chores and the challenges that we are going through. They naturally want to learn and help out. It's beautiful to watch them develop their own paths, their own skills, and intentions. Our neighbors and community have been a huge part of this as well. I know that most of us wanting this lifestyle prefer to be alone out there, but it's something to consider. If you are wanting this way of life, some neighbors and community might be beneficial.
Call me crazy, just don't call me crying and cold with those lies that you sold to me. 'Cause I'm not crazy, love. Lately I've seen a change. You've been acting so strange, truly, truly. Wide awake beside the snake that's breaking my soul. She's taking a toll on me. So why'd you wait to try to shake the shame from your bones? You're making this home lonely, lonely. So where you going, love? You know I'm seeing the signs. You're leaving behind my back. You tried to hide it. I've decided that I don't need you, baby. I can be free at last. Blood on the tracks. Body is there, wearing stockings, her hair in bows.
I got the stand for the hive set up. Now I just need some straps. I think I have to strap it down. I cannot wait till there's a beehive there. The time has finally come to let the goats out. I think it's been 2-3 weeks that they've been locked in here, so let's see how happy they are. Be free! Come on! You homebodies now. Let's see if this fence works. Right to the shed.
She is done. Did the last finishing touches. Some little bevel, spiky, whatever you want to call it. Yes! Is the beer o'clock yet, Mom?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I disguise it, but inside the silence is swallowing the violence that's following close. Oh, but then it grows.
Yeah.
You're giving me a man crusher now.
Me and my buddies used to play that one, but my buddy played electric guitar, and he would do like.
Demetri just released his first book. He has no idea that I'm doing this. I just found him completely inspiring and loved his music, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So if you'd like to see more of him, here's a bit about his new book. Demetri Fudge is a poet, songwriter, and musician, with a deep love for nature and a knack for storytelling through verse. Inspired by likes of Robert Frost, Dylan Thomas, and Walt Whitman, he draws from a rich well of literary figures. Fostering his love of words by listening to lyrical powerhouses such as Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, and Pink Floyd. Living off-grid, you can often find Demetri exploring the wilderness and experimenting with mushroom tea recipes. The Rose That Broke the Rock is Demetri's first poetry book, inspired by years of pondering the essence of how we think and the power of words. Through his work, Demetri hopes to awaken a sense of wonder in readers, inviting them to glimpse the hidden magic that permeates our world. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Oh, flying on me. Flies on me. What glasses you should be wearing?
You did it!
Oh.
Don't eat my microphone, Freya!
It's giving me that knocking notion, and before I go, there is no sorrow, for there are few